And then you go to trainers. Now the trainer, yeah, he 2021. So I would have to extend this contract if I want to keep him now. That's only if I want to bring him back, right? Well, he don't have no square options. It just says select. Okay, now I'm back to coach. We'll worry about the trainer next. I think he did my quarterback stage. Robbie Anderson went out in the first quarter too, off the first hit, kind of. We'll see how that goes. Um, now, Solomon Kane said he's gonna keep his coach. Do you think that's a good move? 3 years? I mean, this man was crying. This man was crying before I was crying. I'm not even crying. This man was crying the whole season. He said that after year one. He said the same thing after year one. But see, you talking to a guy who's a defensive minded coach. He said, I like my defense. So if he like his defense, he gonna pretty much stay. But he doing the opposite of what I'm doing. I love my offense. Like, okay, for him, he loves his defense, but his offense ain't where it need to be. Okay. With that being said, I think that if you're a defensive minded person, that's just my opinion, you could have went and got a typical book that's similar to what you got on the defensive side of the ball and get a better offense. Me personally, I can adjust to an offensive playbook. I do have my favorites, and sometimes I don't have some of my favorites. And then me, I like the offense was good, but I realized that against some of the top studs, that the defensive playbook wasn't enough. And some people it did beat, so it is what it is. So we'll see. Okay, I'm on McVay now. You want me to hit square to fire, right? Okay. I'm twitching right now. Huh? Say again? But so I need to fire him, right? Yeah, gotta fire him. Okay, because they gave him a 3-year deal, 6.75 to 2024. Okay, he's gonna be fired. I got it on Twitch. You gonna watch? You watching? But I mean, it's simple. It ain't. I mean, it's like, okay, I fire a coach. I shouldn't have a coach. But the computer has a history of generating a new coach. It did that first last time. Cause I don't know what happened then. Cause I know I didn't pick up nobody. Maybe because it's the running gun. Is that a possibility? Maybe because it's the running gun.
Oh, hey, I'm streaming in the party. Y'all can be heard. So. Hey, I'm streaming in the party. Y'all can be heard.
Who, me?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't care if y'all
You
don't
know,
care.
Squire in the off season right now, right?
No, we're starting preseason right now.
Oh, y'all got through the draft?
Yeah, we just did the draft today.
Cause you said at first y'all didn't have a time
What?
set. Okay, same
What?
thing.
The
Square to
connection to your
fire.
peer has been lost.
Say yes. And you see the screen now, it says no data. That's what it did last time. No data. And then on my screen, all I have the option of doing is pressing circle to go back. Okay. Now that happened. Now if you go look at the trend, huh? Who's the generic coach? Now, do I come out the franchise, leave it alone, or I can go to re-sign staff and see what it has as a coach? Okay, re-sign staff, start re-signing. Okay. All right, it's up to date. It's good. Scouting. That don't really mean nothing to nobody, really, huh?
Oh, now it says
We
EA
scout
servers
by
aren't available.
ourselves. Okay, so that's been done. Now, let me leave the franchise and come back in. Let me leave the franchise. I'm gonna leave the franchise because when you leave the franchise, you want to make sure that the computer ain't doing nothing for me. Cause I could have an option saying computer hire staff on.
No, it's saying like
Which should not be the case.
I don't have flooring yet or outside.
Okay, I'm back in.
So,
Go back to re-sign staff.
what kind of floor do you have then?
It's just like the concrete floor.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I have paint on the walls, but no.
Yeah.
Flooring.
But the bidding comes when? Okay. Now, at the very bottom of my screen, I'm still. Huh? Right. So what if I click on this and acknowledge this? Would that tell the computer to go and make another move? It should. Yeah, that's what I said.
I guess, I mean, you don't really have to have it, right? It's just an aesthetic.
So, no, I talked to Addie. Who? Huh? Oh yeah, I could do that. That's easy. Yeah. Just when I can acknowledge all that. Just can't let nobody go yet. Oh, he say he's staying in Houston because of the big season he had with Watson. So he doing that. He was complaining. I mean, everybody got a complaint, but I guess if ain't nothing better, I do think the New England. I mean, I can't talk for him. I do think New England's probably better, but I can't talk for him. So features on. But Solomon Kane, if he can come back and keep his defense, he could phone you about fighting this coach, right? So right now, if you advance to the next round, or when they advance to the next round, and you have not fired your coach, you'll stuck with your coach for next season. So you can't even, because you know there's gonna be another session too with hiring and firing down the line. When not in the bidding stage, right? Cause I remember one time I got my coach. We was at the screen saying available coaches, and I don't. Okay, yeah, we're doing the real stuff. Right, yeah, we're doing the real style like NFL teams. Yeah, so what now besides me, what is the biggest shocker guys letting guys go? You think Dallas was a good move to let go of by the Raiders? Dallas run a 4-3. You know him more. You've been on him longer than I have. When you play him, I mean, he does a lot of different stuff. You think he built out with the 3-4 or 4-3?
It's unlike any other in sport as both
I can't tell you either. I played him quite a bit.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. The kickoff unit is out
You
on the
know,
field,
and that's the
they
funny
will
thing
send
right
this
now.
one away.
You got New England with a 3-4 and 4-3.
This fielded at the 2.
You got
And he'll
the
make it
Saints
across the 20,
with a
as
4-3
his guys will
and
set
an
up
odd
shop
4-3
at
that's
the
new to the
23-yard
game.
line.
And you got, you know, now you got Dallas available. They're gonna be real. You see, that might in Philadelphia. I looked at them again. Philadelphia is still just don't. I just don't like Philadelphia playbook. It ain't enough. Now, do you see anybody firing their coach and observing other coach and picking their coach back up?
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, Eckler. The good run on first down.
So basically, you just clarified some things too. There's no rule of firing and rehiring back.
Third down, a lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
So, well, that's now. You know, like I said, going into next season, that's now. So, if some, like say Buffalo, he fired McDormand, but then he observed the other book and bring McDormand back. Okay, you're guaranteeing him to stay for 2 seasons.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experience.
So anything from this point on is 2 seasons.
You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice
Well,
game.
I mean, from what I'm hearing now, but see, everybody looking for another coach.
I think he knew right away
I mean, not everybody, quite a bit. So, with books like New England, the Saints, Houston,
and that's what he did.
A lot of stuff that people gonna be looking for, and gonna be 2 or 3 people reading in some books, maybe.
For 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
Philadelphia kept his book, but he got the Saints single.
Because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback.
See, back to what we was talking about earlier. When you put a screen in the chat, you just telling people who looking for work, but you still got to go to the main one for coordinators to see everything. That's why the confusion was there. I'm like, hold up, I'm going down the list. I'm thinking I'm just reading a little smaller version of what you had. And then I looked at the guy from Hawaii. He didn't even have a book next to him, but the rest of them did. Yeah. Yeah, too much. Yeah, too much work. Yeah. Yeah. If Solomon Kane and Addy, 2 guys who are fans of the Saints playbook, it seems like it would be easy for me to get if I decide to go Saints. But if I don't, and because McDormand, you really can't overlook nobody right now. Because I don't know who playing much. I don't know who really looking at these books and going through them thoroughly, like set for set, like me and you do. I don't know who's doing that. It could be anybody. If they ain't doing that, then they just want to go pick up a famous book. Then the Saints could be a big time target. Because that's even a well advertised book, and New England.
29 yards, and the Chiefs take it right down to score on the opening drive.
I mean, man,
it's now
who?
a 7-0 game. Following the
I thought he was. Let me get through my tweet, but I thought he was. He tweeted about that. You want to double check with him, man? I'm not gonna call for nobody else. But I could have. Yeah, you wanna text him or DM him probably, because he probably did a tweet on it, but he didn't physically do it like I did it. He still got time, right? He was supposed to do it week 17.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give
Well,
them
you
a
got 2 Dallas coaches out there now.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Who playing football right now? Who on TV?
This is McCaffrey. And
Steelers win.
Blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
He's got to fight for playoff spot, man.
So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here.
Oh, you going for the Bills to win this?
Backfield, not necessarily just playing at the
Why? Did knock off Did New England win today? They won.
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
Yeah, but it was like 12-10 at one point. Or 13-10.
This one across the 35. It's a Carolina first
Nah, yeah,
down
you saw it after me.
16.
I was disappointed in the Bears. I think I started falling asleep.
10 at the 38. From the gun, it's
That probably put me to sleep.
trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
We came in. We got a couple of stops on the outside with the run game. Like a lot of times you play guys, he seemed like he with the scouting reports and all this and that. That's what I like about this league. People scout real hard. They watch and broadcast. Almost all leagues are starting to broadcast now.
They put their defense in a really tough spot.
You know, it's like some leagues you don't have to broadcast to the playoffs. And you got some leagues you have to broadcast all the time. But I think that one thing, you know, he was ready for Julio for sure. He ran the ball real well, but I think you know, I know my running back is getting better. I think Bell might have been key, but it was all about Bosa. I mean, man, Bosa was just a killer. Even if you took out the play action, Bosa was real. He was effective. I have to give him some props. So we're going into the off season and to next season, knowing that the O-line will get better with more training. But let's see what we got to do. I don't understand. I mean, it was a much better game we played last time. Kyle Fuller stood out. Kenny Allen didn't get none of that garbage that he got last time. So he had to drop some plays. Adams was able to come down with a pick. So we'll see what happens. We might see each other. Hold up. Now he's a Division 1. He won a division. So you're playing next season. I have to deal with KP because I'm second.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd.
Sweet's won today too. Huh? All right, good win for him. He got a chance to beat the Cowboys.
Here as they get ready for 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point.
Yeah, shoot. I mean, he was definitely the 5-year coach more so than I was.
Kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0.
Now,
as they've got
keeping your coach for 2 seasons, what you think is the logic behind that?
Across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And
it don't supposed to be consequential.
Abandon the playbook.
You hire. Look at what.
Way too early for that. Stick to what works
Oh,
for you.
yeah, because look at, I mean,
We
yeah,
talked about their
you
game
know,
plan being both running
if you
and
think about
passing
it,
there. You're right. They're
look
sticking
at the
to the
Cleveland
play, getting the
Browns.
ground game
You
going.
know,
A lot of
organizations
football left
have
to be
done
played.
some quick hiring and firing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Carr to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check
I
in
don't
with the
know.
referee.
I mean, what? It seems like to me it's supposed to be a penalty to everything. It's not a, in real.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, you got the price that you're paying is that you get rid of the book and bring a new one in. Now, if you do worse or better, that's the chance you take. You know, and then the schedule plays a major part too. It's not just about changing the book. Like the Raiders, he's making changes and changes and changes. He may find a coach and go even worse, get even worse, or no better at all. Or he may jump up and do something. We don't know, because the thing is, he has to see what's better for him. And then, one thing we never talk about when we talk about hiring and firing, your schedule. You still got to play KP twice. You still got to play Vitamin twice. You know what I'm saying? That when you hire, that ain't got anything to do with it. That's just, what I'm saying is, when you, like you telling me, okay, you just had a playoff season or whatever, or hiring and firing the coaches, it's just an element of the game. But when people start evaluating you on your hiring and firing a coach, guys might like, oh, well, you just made the playoffs last year, you should have kept that coach, blah, blah, blah. But the schedule plays a major part too. Huge. Like Bruce. Bruce made a couple of playoff runs and then ran off steam. You know, but I think losing. I really think that on crucial downs when he needed to pass, I think Beckham was a big loss. Some people say they don't think so.
On first down,
yeah.
Jefferson, and he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 30.
Then you got quarterback controversy. You know, you haven't really settled in. Well, at least to that point, you hadn't even settled in to when you want to be your QB. That's a big part. But to each his own. It's a lot of fun to do that, though. To each his own. It's a lot of fun. But the ownership, like Jerry Jones, he can fire. Yeah, it was 13-10 when I saw it, so you just saw it after I did. I tuned into the Lakers game too. They played an early 3 o'clock game today. But yeah, I mean, it's like I say, it ain't no matter of life and death. But like Jerry Jones, you know, you can't. Jerry Jones can hire, fire. Like Miles Garrett, I mean, Jason Garrett should have been probably gone this way. But, you know, kept him around, making the playoffs. More likely we'll do it again this year too. But the consequences, you know, what is that Jerry Jones' consequences for if he did fight Jason Garrett? You know, but I thought, based on what the opener was saying, he said he got rid of John Gruden for that purpose, so because he had to pay him.
A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
So,
2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games.
But that should have been a little.
Believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, should
A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are
should be. Did they do a test? Because you know, one thing about Noob expert, you know what I'm saying? They do tests. They'll do a test before they even think about it. You know, like if you hire and fire right now, did your funds go down?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19.
But you know what though? when you fire your coach, man, I still say 335. No. But see, we still ain't the point yet. What I'm saying is, when you fire the coach, you're not losing no funds. I'm talking about you got to dig back into the pocket. Because remember now, let's say you got 300K. You pay $25 million for a coach. Your funds should go down at that point. When you fire the coach, your funds should not go down. But you got to go back into the coaching pool and spend more money for a coach. So there is money somewhere to be spent. It's just the fact that when you release your coach, y'all probably saying, well, he fired his coach. He didn't lose $20 million for firing his coach. Well, you lost money when you hired the guy. You still paid the money out the pocket. So that's your loss right there. It ain't like a player where you probably get a big, like if you bonus and then you lose $10 million because he had a $10 million bonus. It ain't like that.
About guys that play in harmony, in sync.
There you go. So I mean, I don't care what y'all do. You have to announce at the national news saying, "Hey, the money comes out front." So if they fire and hire every year, the money comes out of their pocket up front. I don't know what good that'll do. I mean, everybody looking at the end result. Okay, so now they went to the conference championship. I mean, not the conference. The division. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at. Yeah, look at my. Who's late? Yep. I do. That's why. Let me tell you why I fired Price too. Because if I don't fire him now, I can't even think about these other coaches. And but we know we don't want to be stuck in that situation. So the best thing to do is fire him, go and observe, see can you win on a couple of bid, on one bid, and go from there. That's why I asked the question about, huh?
That one goes for 24 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats. And he is
did you do something?
Touchdown, Carolina.
Did some of your guys got morale and 90 plus morale right now?
And there you go, nothing really too complex.
Cheers out. We still, Kyle Fuller, Seymour Jones, Calais Campbell, and Leonard Williams are the only ones with 70 plus morale after 12 plus seasons.
And that slices the lead down to 17-10. This game back within a touchdown.
Well, you know you're going to lose because you lost by a lot too. Kyle Fuller morale was -2. No, that's what I'm saying. You're supposed to be coming into the playoffs, hopefully, with 90 plus morale. Because most of the time when I make the playoffs, you do get it. Man, that morale be stupid coming into the playoffs.
The KC offense out of the huddle,
at least the age don't went up now. That's even better. Age don't went up. I just want to see who decline. Anybody decline. I might not see that yet though. Bell don't went up. Yeah.
Picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Bell ain't played so long. Bell ain't played so long. Shoot, Bell ain't moved. Hasn't been evaluated to the 17.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Go! Hey, Delta! Ready?
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And an alley to run. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Well, I know him from the past. When I first joined the DML, he was the one of the familiar names I already seen. So Um, yeah, Vitamin always been good. We always competing.
Let's go now. 30 base.
Here's what.
Look at me. Go. 36.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
I agree. And because I didn't take.
Play on the football there, and it's second down. Well,
If you look at the element of just Bosa alone, he makes everybody else better.
Not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance
So
to
yeah.
regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Because if we can redraft right now, and I still have a top 5 pick and say I'm not taking the charge. That's terrible, huh?
Now 2nd and 10.
Huh?
On 2nd and 10, it's Stick. So left side, it's complete.
Well, I need one. Just like I need one. Like Mike. Like if I got Mike Williams and Kenny Allen, the third guy got to be a speedster. It can't be all 3 can't be slow. It just takes away some ability.
In this first half.
Protein spill. Shoot.
On first down,
It can work, yeah.
Jackson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Gordon played in that game, though. He played in the one we just played. Yeah. But the quarterback threw some nice passes too.
So after the run for no gain, here's
Quarterback threw some nice passes. I'm in the same, I think that I'm gonna try to mirror my offense with a better defensive playbook. Because the guys that beat up on me and gashed me was SJ, Tyke, Team Vitamin. Like you said, these are run first guys. And I picked up on it. There's no, so we're going to see how everything unfolds. Yeah, I don't know why I think Solomon Kane should get one before I do. Because he been talking about I'm a fire his coach the whole season while playing. And come to the end and say my defense look good, I'm going to keep my coach. But that ain't been your problem the whole time. The problem been scoring. But for each his own, yeah, my coach gone. I have to give a team more props to me a little bit too, because we had a lot of forced fumbles. C.J. Mosley forced 6 himself. That was big. The running game, 1,800 yards. That's a plus. I ain't ran for that many yards in my history for as far as I know.
I need to fucking stop here.
See here, Julio was still effective. Look for a couple of big trades. Yeah, I've been trying to we're gonna pull out something. Just trying to see. I don't want to rush nothing. We're gonna look at the combine. And go from there. And look at the combine. Hey, Detroit. Hey, Marie's in 5 years, coach. So the Lions back out there, huh?
Damn. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that.
He complained too. You're like, man, I like this defensive playbook, but
he came out in the kick formation, and I didn't match, but I couldn't call timeout.
Everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Yep. Because it came right after a penalty.
Your server's not available?
I kept trying to spam timeout, but it wouldn't let me.
I'm coming for your ball.
So this playbook live destroyed my defensive playbook. Like I have like nothing on defense. Like I have 3-4, I have dime, I have nickel, I have prevent and quarter.
Chloe.
I lost my 4-3. I lost my.
Ready to begin their
Oh
next
shit! I
What book
just
is this?
Panthers.
Panther?
And they're gonna have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think
Yeah, I
What
lost.
channel
we're thinking to
live
themselves,
anyway?
all right,
Over there.
take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry?
Oh yeah, I'm
Will
sorry.
it
I
be
have it.
clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? And there'll be a fly.
Where do you put the settings for NFL
Playbook.
Live?
It's in the playbook. You'll see it. Like when you go to select playbooks, you just click it on.
This first half of action. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason
Oh, okay.
matchup of the year.
Okay, it's like skiing.
Send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And this will be a touchback as that...
Let's see who's on my D line.
Well, that sucks because you never know where your playbook's gonna be.
Ooh. Bagley.
I think mine's gonna go back a little bit. I told you. That's the one I saw it gonna. I think it's gonna be anyway. Pick 7. That's what I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pick 7. But it's on pick 7 right now. But you know, every time they advance, these picks they shuffle a little bit.
Over the end line.
Okay.
We were over by the like.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next
Yeah.
drive. And last time was a pretty one-pointed interception. We'll see if
Mm-hmm.
we can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
Yes.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I wouldn't have gotten like on the grass had I not worked for a little aspect.
2nd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of
Well, I guess I'm good now.
He's wild.
3rd down. We have not seen a
Well,
whole lot of
EA server says EA server is not available at this time. Please try again later.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
I'm always
Picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to
Oh, that's some bullshit.
47-yard line.
You know, if this
Todd,
was a
y'all.
partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but
That's some
get
bullshit.
it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the
Are any of
team
y'all
it's a
watching?
sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus,
My receiver caught it for. Oh, okay. My receiver caught it for a big gain,
So good
and
starting
then his
field
fucking
position
cornerback
for
strips
him
that
here
shit
as they
out.
come
My
up
receiver
1st
just
and
like
10
stands there and looks at the
on
ball
their side
and
of
doesn't pick it
midfield
back
at the
up.
47. They'll start here with Jackson.
You think Khaled gonna come back?
Oh, then they fumbled, but it goes out of bounds.
Lined up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can feel the sigh of relief.
My bad, I've been holding that.
That was palpable.
It's 2 on its way.
The friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the
Oh, my
intended
playbook didn't really
target.
change.
It'll bring up 3rd
My
down.
defensive playbook changed.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
Oh, Nicole Hardeman just going off, man. Isn't that his second receiver?
Goes for 30 yards.
I hope he gets hurt.
Answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect
Nah.
this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams
Yeah.
not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Yeah. He's just like, he's targeting Hardeman a lot too, so I'm going to shut that down.
Ends up incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Shut that down.
And
Where's
2nd down.
my phone? Over there. All right.
Now Jackson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
I got Tyrone Smith from the Cowboys, so a little bit of O-line. But now I don't got, Wilkins.
Play action now with Stick. Escaping the pressure right.
No, mine was only 82 overall. What was yours?
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
No, what happened was towards most of the season, for some reason, even though he was a higher overall than Sheldon Richardson, Sheldon Richardson was always in the package, so he missed a development 1 year. So I said, okay, I'll just stick with Sheldon Richardson. Yeah. If it is, but what I noticed was my defense was still cracking even without Wilkins. So I said, okay, I can suffer that if I can get a better O-line so I can run, because I could not run all season last season. So the end result was I threw 36 picks. I threw 37 touchdowns with 37 picks.
This is a classic understatement.
So since I can't have a balance, I'd rather have a running game than a defensive tackle. I was able to keep J.J. Watt. I lost Luke Kuechly, but keep J.J. Watt. I signed Baker, McMillan. I signed, not McMillan, Fitzpatrick. So still have a young core defense. Just need a D tackle one of these upcoming drafts.
1st and 10, Stick.
Not much. Like one of everything. He's still in the 90s. Yeah, pass rushing, everything's still 90s.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got.
Oh, but I did lose AJ Green, so I don't have no receiver.
Run it at varying speeds because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
I still have Parker. The defense is still stacked. It's just, but I still have Balaj. I signed him to a contract. Hopefully, he doesn't get injured. And now with Tyrone Smith, hopefully he can break out. Because he still, even though he got injured for half the season, he still got 1,000 yards rushing, or 900 and something.
Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his
pass interference for the pick.
the football back.
And that's with him getting hurt. Just imagine if he didn't get hurt. Maybe he could have rushed for 2,000.
Stick from the gun. Looking end zone, but it's in.
You clicked on physical.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
Oh, I'm doing this wrong, man.
Like that first down there.
Look at this.
A little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
That's probably why I traded him to Chris. So he probably saw what your guy is, and he's like, oh wait, I could turn the same guy into a defensive beast. Yeah, send it to me. Why don't I want to see him?
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB,
they want
to take it and they want to
take
it.
Just chill on him.
They got it there on the option play for a loss. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal.
He's coming. We got double up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Look at Nats New trying to talk trade. Don't look like it, huh?
Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game.
Nah, he said DM Oakland, so he probably trying to talk trade.
As they cash in for 6.
Would you go for top 5 pick for her?
Marr on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Oh, hold on. Somebody did trade. Somebody traded. Somebody did trade for her, but I ain't know if it's set in stone though. Who did that?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
It could be like just behind the scenes. You're like, I gotta trade behind the scenes. I hope I do. I hope I do. Hey, a lot of people be counting trades before it even happens. But if you back out or he found another better option.
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
Oh, you got to trade with Addy?
One play drive where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
No, Addy gonna take a break, bro. He know them Dolphins. He gonna sleep on the first and then play.
Get a little confidence in him and let him fling another one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, I like to play playoff games right away.
So the Chargers play Pittsburgh, huh? Who you see coming out of that game?
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Is that an O lineman out there trying to catch that shit?
And check this out, Tyke. Those no-name playbooks, the no-name playbooks, they might not be effective.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about the no-name playbook, though. What's garbage about it? You can't. You could do a few things. Like I had to use the Cleveland Dick Banjo formation sub, but you can't do your formation subs to the fullest. That's terrible. I could put Julio on a certain couple of sets. I'm like, that's killing me right there. So that was a knock. Well, if you get live updates, let's say, okay, you're using the normal. Live updates should not take Julio from the right side and put it back to the left.
2nd and 11. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
That's out of bounds. That's no pick. No pick. No pick. I gotta challenge that shit. He did not give us feet in bounds.
And New England, they always putting in some new stuff.
I can't challenge that play. That's bullshit.
And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll take this
that was not a hit.
About his 13-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to
See
go.
what you can do, Westbrook.
On 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Stick. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Okay, your job as a fullback on a run is to block and he just like ran right up this fucking like just ran right past the defender and didn't block him. Just stood there or just like kept running past him. It's so stupid. I'm like, what the hell? Fucking preseason.
As we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's going on me.
My quarterback can't run, but he got 5 yards.
You draft any quarterbacks?
Nope.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
No, they were gone. The ones that were any good were gone by 9.
Yeah, the Bills took the best one.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted. I got in the first I took 2 D linemen, 2 D tackles. Both 76 overall, one's a star, one's a superstar. And then in the 3rd round, I got a superstar left in. And then in the 4th round, I got a star running back.
Why is your dog crying so much?
And of course they take that.
What'd you say? In the last round, you got what?
In the 4th round, I got a star running back.
Oh, nice.
68 overall.
I picked up a star quarterback in the free agency.
Oh, I picked up Derek Carr.
Oh, that's a good move.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run.
Come on, put that shit off.
And the coverage terrific.
I think I might start running with Westbrook, one of my running backs. He's 93 speed.
That's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it?
Yeah, I think my
basic rules. See ball, knock ball away.
I think that halfback that I got is like 92 or 93 speed.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stick wide open, receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. This quarterback now a perfect 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
My backups are so trash.
Now it's Jackson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz
I thought Sherman don't want to
scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a
I'm not sure how many people don't like him, but I don't think he's going to bring him back. He might bring him back, though.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. So out comes the field goal team once more.
Yeah, he said he did 1 year.
From an even 40 yards out.
That's why he wasn't tripping. He said the money will come right back to him.
And that will extend their
Hey Ben, did I tell you about Julio?
So it's 3 more points.
No, what happened, Julio?
So I offered him 1 year, 20 million. He turned it down. So I franchise tagged him for 15.
Oh, nice.
Never happened. Franchise tags are a lot cheaper sometimes.
Yeah, same thing happened to me. I gave JJ Watt 22 mil a year.
And
He turned it down. I ended up 17. Yeah, so I tagged him for 17. Dude had 28 sacks. I couldn't let him go.
Turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3, but this offense have got to be a little bit better, a little bit more.
Now, Luke Kuechly, I would love to keep Luke Kuechly, but I couldn't keep him and sign all my young linebackers. So.
Right.
I tried to give him what was it? He was asking for 14, so I gave him 15 mil a year, and he still didn't want it. And I gave him mostly bonus. He wasn't having it.
defense that can hold up their end.
So I think the picks are set in stone.
First down, just 1 yard there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff,
it was
right?
like, I was like, man, I should be pick 7 based on what I was looking at.
Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it.
But he still be moving every time you see him.
Misses the target, incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another
Okay, we're going for it. I'm down 33-10.
Passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was
he got the catch, but not the
his
touchdown.
town and amongst his team.
Right.
How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
On the carry, it's Jackson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's going to be taken down
it's draft time now.
Clearly short of the first
it's draft time.
yards. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll get a chance to
I have to work tomorrow, yes, sir.
Picking up the first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. It's been that kind of a day.
I guess I have fucking like linebackers in at
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And
fucking
look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Drop to throw. Complete to Jones. 20. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Oh, that was just an inaccurate pass. Such an inaccurate pass.
In the back of the end zone, it's incomplete. kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45.
Up 33-16. A minute left, and you're still throwing the ball. Okay.
41-yard gain.
He just spamming harder than now. He's just trying to get.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, get the sack. There we go.
He came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll run it now. Out of the gun. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
What, Mikey? Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,